Welcome back to a channel on this beautiful Monday morning. We are going to be diving right into Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr, I feel like he had such a promising name. You know, the name Anthony Barr 3 years ago, it meant more to me than what it means to me today. You know, if you would have told me Anthony Barr 3 years ago, I would have said, oh, we have one of the most elite outside linebackers in the NFL, and I'm honestly so excited to see what he develops into. And that's a key word right there, develops into. Because Anthony Barr, he has stayed the course of being mediocre to good his entire career. He came on the NFL in his rookie year, and he was good. And I was honestly shocked. I said, that's a great first-round pick. You know, Anthony Barr from South Bend, Indiana. He went to UCLA, came on the year. I mean, he was fantastic his rookie season. It was just filled with promise. It was just filled with expectations. It was filled with hope because I remember his rookie year, the Vikings weren't that successful of a team. However, if you looked on the defensive side of the ball, you could say we have one guy right there who we think is going to make immediate impact. From seasons about 2 to 3, he kind of stayed the same. He stayed the course of being the same. We always kind of were hoping that he would take another jump. Stayed the same, and obviously a lot of what Anthony Barr does is not showed up in the stat sheet. He's not a big sack guy. He's not a big tackle guy. He's not a big turnover guy. Anthony Barr is just a very solid outside linebacker. And we saw him a couple years ago try to go get that massive extension from the New York Jets, ranging, I think it was about $84 million, which is the current deal he's on right now with the Vikings. And he agreed to sign with the Jets. And I remember during the moment I said, wow, this sucks. And honestly, I was a little concerned because I was thinking, like, damn, now we have to have 2 linebacker positions filled. Because obviously at the time I wasn't sold on any other guys besides Eric Kendricks for the Minnesota Vikings linebackers. And ever since that, he kind of said no to the New York Jets and returned to Minnesota. It's been really chaotic. And there hasn't been any, pop or anything special from Anthony Barr. And I think Barr has a huge chance this year to kind of get a lot of momentum coming back in his name. And that's kind of the point of the video that I'm going to get at. I think Anthony Barr, if you just look at him, you look at his physical abilities, and you see him on the football field without even seeing him really play any big-time snaps. If you just see him in shorts and a T-shirt playing 7-on-7 football at OTAs, you are looking at that guy, and you're like, that guy is a grown-ass man. He is a huge guy, 6'5", 6'4". He's just got his frame very well filled out, and he can fly on the football field. Now, Anthony Barr, this offseason, he restructured his deal to, I believe, 1 year, $8 million. And his previous contract, like I was discussing with the New York Jets, that is about to be ran up. So this is a contract prove-it type of season for Anthony Barr. Now, with that being said, it is a contract prove-it season for Anthony Barr. I think we're going to see a little bit from Barr that we haven't seen in years past. Because Anthony Barr, listen, if it's going to be with the Vikings or with another team, he needs to get more momentum in his way. People have forgotten about him. I remember from about even 3 years ago, we were saying Barr and Kendricks, who's better? And that was just 3 years ago, but that has completely flipped on its head. Now we are saying, no doubt, Kendricks is by far the linebacker of the future and not Anthony Barr. And Kendricks came in a year later. Still, they're roommates at UCLA. They still have a great bond together. I'm not trying to, separate them. But I think Anthony Barr in this prove-it year, I want the Vikings, they need to use him in the blitz packages more. And that's really where I think he could excel. Because like I said, you look at his size, you look at his frame, he is a monster. He's a big dude. Even for tackles, he will be a lot to handle. Because if a tackle gets on him, yes, a tackle can overpower Barr, but that's the thing. A tackle is going to need to get on him, and he's so fast, long arms, he can use a ton of moves to get to the quarterback. And if you see over Anthony Barr's career, his sack progressions have went in the wrong direction his entire career. He started off his rookie season, he had 4, second year 3.5, third year 2, fourth year 1, fifth year 3, sixth year 1.5, and then obviously last year he was hurt. So Anthony Barr, he hasn't really been used in any blitz packages. He was just getting those sacks that I just listed off, kind of in the flow of the game. So I think the Vikings either do him a service by blitzing him more, because listen, Eric Hendricks, he's going to fill the holes in the running game. You can have Barr kind of be a little more aggressive, be a little more kind of out there, kind of almost use him in a Leonard Floyd type of role where he was dominant with the Rams last season. That's where I think Barr can really excel, is if they're blitzing him off the edge more. Because honestly, if I'm a quarterback or I'm a right tackle and I'm communicating, I see the right line or the left side of the line of scrimmage on the other side, and I see Danielle Hunter and then I see Anthony Barr coming at me, that's going to be a pretty tough pickup for the running back and the tackle, because you're going to have one-on-one with either of them. Then there's a ton of blitz combinations. And listen, Zimmer's a smart coach. He knows how to get creative on third downs. If he could just allow Anthony Barr to kind of let loose a little bit, and I'm not saying Barr needs to be a 9-sack a game or 9-sack a year guy, but he should at least be floating around 5 or 6 sacks a year. And yes, there could be a big game. You could save him in the back pocket. You know, you could not blitz him for a couple weeks, and if you know you got a Sunday night showdown against Green Bay or Chicago, for example, you're like, we're going to let him loose. We're going to blitz him a lot. And I think he could really excel in that role. So that's what I think about Anthony Barr. Listen, Anthony Barr, prove it year. You're going to have to go do it. You want to make your money. This is your chance. He's still very solid in the run game. He doesn't really overshoot too much. He doesn't really undershoot. He kind of plays it very perfectly. Anthony Barr, I'm very excited for him because he has really flown under the radar for the Minnesota Vikings. Anthony Barr, prove it year for you right now. All right, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, we do Minnesota Vikings daily takes. You guys are seeing this at the end of the video right now. Subscribe down below. Leave a comment. I respond to all comments. You can just go see the recent videos. Leave a like. It's the best way to really grow my channel and help the YouTube algorithm. You guys leaving a like and commenting it could really help grow this channel, grow the Vikings fan base together. Listen, our whole goal is to have one of the most crazy and obnoxious fan bases. So let's get growing on social media. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram down below as well. I follow back every single one of you guys. It's a great way for you guys to talk to me during the day on social media. Like the video, comment down below, help me out. Subscribe for more Minnesota Vikings takes. They come out every single day, trying to get up to 1 or 2 a day. See you guys next time. Skol Vikes.